Hi folks, Sandro here with What Cartoon News and Shenanigans, and today I have some bad news for you guys and I have some good news for you guys. I'm going to start with the bad news. So Warner Bros, otherwise now known as Warner Discovery, right? There was the whole merger there with Discovery, so you could call them Warner Discovery now. They are in a lot of debt, and I'm talking 47 billion plus, okay? They're in like 47 billion plus worth of debt. So when you have that much debt, you got to bring in the big guns to chop, chop, chop. They go and bring in this guy named David Zaslav, and he has been chopping away like no tomorrow. Batgirl's gone, and just yesterday I talked about how Scoob, right? Batgirl was a movie, by the way, just in case you didn't know. I talked about how Scoob, you guys remember Scoob, that movie in 2020 that was kind of like this weird animated new generation of Scooby-Doo where they were like younger, they had different like voice cast than the regular characters that voiced them. So we had Scoob, they were supposed to get a sequel that was going to focus on Scooby-Doo's first Christmas, right? So Scoob Holiday Haunt, it got canceled, right? So that's kind of sad to see that one go. And there could be more hits in the future. Especially, we did see this quote, right? We did see this. This is on Our Cartoons. You know it's serious when Our Cartoons has a has a message here. Seeing this is heartbreaking. This is Discussing Film's Twitter, and this says Warner Bros. Discovery state that kids and animation content will be seeing a broad range of cuts across streaming and linear platforms. And there's a lot of comments here, really easy to make it look like you're doing a good job saving the company money when you just decimate your programming lineup. Nothing of value is added in mergers like this. Disgusting betrayal if there ever was one. That's where WB excels at. All their DC animated stuff is better than their live action movies and shows. I actually agree. Even something like Harley Quinn, the animated series that just got a season 3, right? I actually found that better than like the Birds of Prey and like the Suicide Squad. Like the Harley Quinn animated show is literally better than those shows and most of the CW. I think like honestly the CW peaked at like Arrow season 2 and Flash maybe like season 1 or 2 also. And that maybe like the first season of Legends of Tomorrow wasn't that bad. But like, my God, the cartoon, the animated stuff, even Young Justice, just so much more entertaining than all of the shit they've been doing with live action. So yeah, there's a bunch of comments here. You guys can go read this. Again, it's on the Cartoon Reddit. But the main point is, yeah, a lot of shows are going to be cut, and it is probably going to be pretty sad. Now I'm going to talk about the good news. They chopped Little Ellen, baby. Yeah, I am not a fan of Ellen DeGeneres. My mom really used to, I don't know, when I was younger, my mom would always watch this show, like Oprah and Ellen and all these kinds of shows where they would have like a female host doing whatever and giving prizes. I just never could get into it. I am no fan of Oprah. I know these people do a lot of stuff. They've given away a lot of charity. They've done a lot of great stuff. I am no fan of Oprah and I'm no fan of Ellen. I just don't care for either of them. And she gets her own show. Now, there was a lot of controversy surrounding Ellen, and, a lot of people came out and said she was an absolute bitch to work with, and when I saw that everybody was dunking on her, I was just like having a good laugh to myself, and I'm like, oh God. And then they announced that there's a Little Ellen cartoon while this is all going on, and it's like, what are they thinking? Why didn't they cancel this? So yeah, Ellen getting her own show. By the way, Ellen is gay, and they really wanted you to know with a rainbow on her t-shirt. But yeah, I saw the trailers for the show. It is just awful. It's just an awful show, from what I've seen. Maybe if I was a kid again, I might have enjoyed it more, but man, looking at it now as an adult, I'm like, nah, I don't know if I would have even watched something like this as a kid. But I did watch a lot of shows as a kid, so maybe I would have. Who knows? But, whenever you get a celebrity involved, there's always a chance to just taint the brand, and that's exactly what happened with this show. And I don't want to say it always happens, right? Like, I think there was that other show too. What was it called? Like Little Cosby, where it was like Bill Cosby before people knew about the allegations of sexual harassment and stuff, and all the stuff he's done behind the scenes. It was called Little Cosby, right? Hold on, Little Cosby. What was the name of that show? Little Bill. Sorry, Little Bill. Yeah, Little Bill. That is one creepy little boy. Holy fuck. But yeah, Little Bill, man, Little Bill. So I don't want to say that every time they do a celebrity crossover, it ends up biting them in the back or, just hurting their brand. But there have been examples, right? I think one of the best examples is, even though Jackie Chan is in recent years, he's just gone very to the CPP, the Chinese party over there. He's been getting very, nationalistic, back to the Chinese roots. And a lot of people haven't been enjoying the direction Jackie's been taking his life right now. Not that it's any of our business, but he wants a position. I remember a while ago, there was he wants a position on the CPP, I believe it's called. The Chinese political party, right? Is that what it is? He wants a position in the big leagues in China, and a lot of people said this is a betrayal of America. You literally came to America, became a movie star in a democracy, and now you're going back to China and licking the boot like LeBron, right? Just like LeBron James, the bootlicker himself. So there, Jackie Chan, and I bring this up because Jackie Chan did have a cartoon back in the day, Jackie Chan Adventures. And, I think that's an example. I do think Jackie Chan Adventures was pretty solid, despite, where Jackie Chan has led his career now. And, I also think this is the weirdest one, right? Out of all the celebrity types of shows, one of the weirdest ones. So I did a video saying man, I don't really care about this. What was it called? Mike Tyson Mysteries. You guys let me know in the comments a lot, and I mean a lot. You're no, Sandro, Mike Tyson Mysteries was secretly good. And I'm really? I kind of don't believe people. I think some people might have been trolling. I don't know. But some of you guys have told me Mike Tyson Mysteries, this older show, despite having Mike Tyson, was surprisingly good. Mike Tyson Mysteries. Yeah, it was this show here. The art style is not very good, I gotta say. But this kind of thing here. He hangs out with a ghost and a pigeon and whoever the heck this pink Asian girl is here. So I don't know about this one. You guys have told me several times it's good, but I don't know if I'm being trolled or not. But yeah, whenever you involve yourself with a celebrity, probably be prepared for a backlash of some kind. And all I could say is I'm not a fan of Little Ellen. I'm not a fan of Ellen DeGeneres herself. And hearing that this one got canceled at least puts a smile on my face. I really, honestly, a lot of the celebrities, not all of them, right? There's still some great celebrities out there, I think, for sure. I think Jim Carrey is probably one of the more humble guys out there. Even though he mentioned that he retired from acting and he'd only come back for a really good role. I think there's definitely some great, even Jack Black. I think he's a very humble actor. But there's a lot of them that are very left-wing, very vocal, very crazy, like Mark Ruffalo. Is that the guy who does the Hulk? Yeah. I think that's the guy. Yeah, he's crazy on Twitter sometimes, that guy there. And a bunch of the other ones, too. Actually, just, what's the guy's name? Was it Chris Evans? I think he's had some fits on Twitter himself there and in interviews recently. Wait, is that Chris Evans? Hold on. What was the guy? Captain America actor. Was it Chris Evans? This is the guy, right? Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it was Chris Evans. So yeah, him and his butt buddy there, Mark Ruffalo as Hulk, have definitely spewed some shit on Twitter before, and I'm just not a fan of their political opinions. I'd rather they just stick to their craft and shut the hell up. But anyways, so yeah, this title here from Deadline: Little Ellen scrapped at HBO Max ahead of season 3 premiere as questions surround future of streamers. animation strategy. So we don't have to read a lot here, but there was something that I thought was really interesting. They actually finished season 3. So yeah, Deadline understands that. I don't know why it's like pink highlighted, but okay. Deadline understands the streamer has canceled and the animated series Little Ellen ahead of season 3 premiere. The third season of the show, which centers on a 7-year-old Ellen DeGeneres, something that no one asked for ever, was completed and previously had been dated to air in June, but its premiere was pushed back. And then it says here, it's the latest example of Warner Bros. Discovery canceling a show or movie that has already been produced. Yeah, so season 3 is done. Are they going to push it back, or are they just going to axe the whole thing? Deadline revealed that the reality series The Big D had been axed by 2 weeks ahead of its premiere, ostensibly for tax reasons. So they're literally just axing these shows and being like, tax write-off, baby. Oh my God. Allowing the company to write down the cost of the project. Yeah. On Tuesday, they scrapped Batgirl and then they scrapped Scoob. I already talked about that. And basically, yeah, it's just the rest of the article just basically talks about the costs here and the purchasing account. It's just hilarious. They're axing these things. I think this one deserved to be axed. Like, who the hell ever wanted Little Ellen? Like, seriously. Make a property without a celebrity attached so you can have all the money for yourself, right? When you put a celebrity's name in there, I'm sure they must get royalties of some kind, right? But if you just make a new show, I guess you'd have to pay the creator of that, but like, at least they own it, right? At least they own it, and it doesn't feel weird if they reboot it like 30 years after the celebrity has died, right? Imagine them making a Little Ellen show in 2050 or 60. That'd be creepy as fuck, right? I think for me, if I was in charge of like Warner Bros. Or Warner Discovery, Warner Discovery, as they're now called after this merger, I would never ever greenlight any kind of show that has a celebrity name attached to the title, right? So like Ellen, like I said, even Mike Tyson Mysteries. If somebody pitched me Mike Tyson Mysteries, I would have said hell no. So that's just my point of view. Never let these celebrities have their own, specific shows. And I'm glad to see this one scrapped, but I am worried. Like I said, let's go back to that Reddit post. I am worried. Warner Bros. Discovery here, which is a mouthful. It's just a mouthful. Warner, maybe maybe Discovery Warner might have been better. I don't know. Warner Bros. Discovery, sure. The state of kids and animation content will be seeing a broad range of cuts across the streaming platform. This is obviously very scary. Could Tiny Toons get cut? That's a show I'm really looking forward to. Animaniacs only just came back. Is it going to be cut again? Even Harley Quinn season 3. Will it get a season 4? There's a Kite Man spinoff called Noonans, right? I talked about that before. Kite Man from the Harley Quinn show is getting his own spinoff called Noonans, which is the name of the bar that he's going to hang out with, or hang out at, I should say. And there's a bunch of other shows that I'm really looking forward, especially from Warner here, Warner Bros. Discovery. Batman the Caped Crusader is my number one show. If that were to get canceled, I would be so sad. My God. I really hope. So I'm a little bit worried, but cutting Little Ellen was the correct move, and I will give a thumbs up for that one. So that's good. That's going to be it for me. We're in dark times here in the animation industry. There's a purge across the board. Netflix, Warner, Disney will probably start cutting shit too. You name it, but it's not looking so hot in the animation industry right now. And I'm going to leave it here. Let me know all your thoughts. Are you excited? Do you want me to blow the horn for Little Ellen getting canceled? Are you very excited about that? I'm pretty excited about this show getting canceled. It's kind of like when Arthur got canceled. I was very excited, This is a show that was like putting bullshit, like Mr. Ratburn being gay in a kids show. So I was very glad to see the woke injecting Arthur get canceled outright. So yeah, let me know all your thoughts. Are you happy to see this one go? I know I am. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and why not watch an ad for your boy Sandro? Peace out, bye-bye, and have a great weekend, everybody.